and hope for the best. Watching the strawberries over there and smacking zombies in the face. Let's see how that goes. Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die modded. We are playing Ravenhearst, day 7. Let's continue from where I left off. And I have crafted during the night the forged iron. I also have the workbench repair kit and all the remaining items that I need for the, I hope I can do it, for the table saw. There it is. Forged iron, mechanical parts, electrical parts, springs and nuts and bolts, and 10 fiber corners. I think we can do it. Let's go out and see. So it's going to repair the workbench and then craft table saw. Another thing that I would like to ask you guys right at the start of the episode, if you are playing Ravenhearst and you are more ahead than I do and you play single player, let me just ask you one question. I am thinking in crafting or using the console to give me the starting quests for the bow and for the bladed weapons. What happens, at least it happened to me in the previous playthroughs, eventually I will have enough knowledge points to craft another class, but I will be so in the game, in the end game, that it does not make any sense to craft the bow class and go through the initial class quests that asks you to kill 100 zombies with a wooden bow. I really don't think that in single player makes any sense. I think these bow classes and knife and bladed class, it really is for multiplayer. So one of you might, if you play with several friends, one of you would pick blunt, the other one bow, the other one would pick something else, and then you could craft, each one of you would craft a nice weapon for your friend. I think that's how it really works. And since I am playing single player, I am thinking on adding up the bow class and the bladed class. I don't think that it will give me any edge by having those classes unlocked. They will take ages to... Where are you going? They will take ages to progress. So it's just to have a little bit more fun. Instead of using the wooden club, that I am waiting for the iron reinforced club to be, or to find it in loot, or to be able to craft it, why not have the other classes unlocked and slowly kill zombies with the bone sheath or with the wooden bow. I don't think that it really gives me an edge. Oh, lady. Want to see that I am speaking? Sorry, my friends, to stop my explanation on why I think I should, at least if I unlock it, it wouldn't be a big deal. But if you are a little bit more ahead, I might be forgetting something, and I would really like your opinion about it. But I would like to showcase also the other classes, and it's hard for me to reach. I need to reach like Ravenhearst episode 40 or 50 until I'm able to unlock those starter classes, and even because I will probably unlock something else that I might need more than the bow or the bladed. So, but let's keep focused. It's day 7. You saw the blueprint of my base. I am building it standalone. I want to check how it works standalone. I want to know if I can rely on it by being standalone, so I will build it in the middle of nowhere. Can I repair you? Does it say? It can be used with a hammer. Really? Perhaps with you? Please. Oh. Can do it. Workbench repair kit. I am so sad. In this moment, I am really sad. Well, I have other options, but what am I missing here? Drop. Says that I don't have it. Can't I use the... I can be used with a hammer to upgrade a destroyed workbench into a working. Do I need to craft a landmine block for upgrading it? Let's see. Station. Craft one real quickly. Does not make any sense, but there. And claim block. Craft. I might need more plant fibers. I need 4 more for the table saw, which now I'm kind of sad because I might not be able to do it. Need 4 more. So, queen, close the door. Ask for the gods of... Ask for the gods of the game. Make it work. I will then craft another one back at my place. Just to repair. This kit can be used with a hammer to upgrade a destroyed workbench to a working. I need to search for the answer because I am out of ideas. Nope, does not work. It shows me a cross. Can't I destroyed workbench? Can't I upgrade this destroyed workbench? Does it need to... This kit can be used with a hammer to upgrade the destroyed workbench to a working one. I have to search because it seems obvious. As a cross, if I check in the bottom right corner, it seems that I don't have the correct repair kit. I can only scrap it. I'm trying right click and left click, nothing happens. With the nail gun. Nope. And I don't want to lose the whole day trying to understand what's going on here. I will try to search it. If I have some news, I will show you guys. If not, let me advance on my very simple horde base and hope for the best. It's my best bet. Hope for the best. Okay, so after checking online, it seems like to upgrade the workbench, to get a working workbench instead of the broken one that we have over there, I need a claw hammer. So you need the kit, this workbench repair kit, but to upgrade to a fully working workbench, I need the claw hammer. So it does not work with the stone axe and does not work with our nail gun. which kind of is a shame, but we will have to live with it. So, I am recording this episode in 2 parts, because the first one, it was early in the morning, and then I decided to stop recording just to double check that I was doing the correct thing to upgrade the workbench, and I was. It was just a matter of not having the proper tool to do it. So that's really a shame. I have one more than I need over here, and I also used that time to double check my previous design, and I need 2 blocks separating. This one here, and the good part is you guys are awesome. Opti, one of my greatest viewers, he told me that there is other options instead of using that wedge tip, which was the one that I was using on the previous model. I can, if I get some cobblestone, we can craft the same wedge tip without the table saw. We want to craft it in wood, but there are different materials, and I think you can even craft it in iron with the rebar frames. Let's take a quick peek if I can do it. At least that was the information, which I don't doubt that it works. Can I? And I need a new one, right? That shenanigans with the land claim block. Let me get another one. I don't want zombies to be spawning around here. So let's get one of these going. And I have any space around here in all of this junk. Look at this. No house cleaning over here. And they can go. Good enough. Good enough. So can I get the rebar frames? Do I need any rebar frame block? And clay. Blacksmith forge. Oh, it might be a block that we can craft with the iron. Do I have any iron, or did I spend all the iron? I think I threw all the iron that I had in the forge. Man, it's hard to show you guys anything. Well, but my original idea, and I will try to show you when I can the option of the show you the option with the iron block, with the scrap iron. But what I wanted to do, let me see if I can show with these ones. Why not try? I need more wood frames. I was checking here the blocks that we have here with the regular wood frame, and I think this one here might do it. I know it's famous last words, but let's see if I place one over there and go there. Please rotate. Something like that. It will, again, the main purpose is trick the zombies to thinking that it's a correct path to reach the player. I think with that block also works. Kind of works. So while I try hunt for the scrap iron or even the cobblestone, that was one of the blocks that I wouldn't mind trying this kind of setup. For you guys that are watching for the first time, we just upgrade these blocks. What it's important, it's mostly the block, not so much how tough the block is. The zombies do not hit a lot of these blocks, so the idea is we will be standing on that platform, the zombies will arrive over here, they want to reach the player, they will jump until they reach over here and then run, and then eventually they will fall down. We will be on this area here, and I need one more block over here. We will be like over here, and we can reach, and any zombie that reaches this block, we will smack them in the face, and most of them will fall down before even attempting to cross. So that's the general idea. Wait for them to come up. Even with, you can improve if you use a wooden spear, because you can hit them on those 2 blocks also. Well, there are, I am thinking that there are several variations that you can use. You can even remove one of the access, so that they can, or they need to come just from one side. These blocks might also be improved. Okay, I think I have enough clay just for a little bit of cobblestone. Come on. So, stone, cobblestone rocks. Yep, we do have. Let's use my personal crafting station over here to get the cobblestone. And with the cobblestone, let me try to craft the block that I think it's the best block for that crossing area for the zombies. I think that wooden block that I placed as a replacement should work, but the important thing, it's clearly the should. And we are better off by knowing for sure. On this we can get some. Oh, we need mortar. What we need for the mortar? First sand, cobblestone rocks, bottled water. And with the bottles of water, can I go and get here the mortar? Yes, I can. Let's get 2. Right. While we wait, let's place the land claim block again. So, nice. And let me see, no, I don't need to craft anything else. Recipe. Blackstone block with cobblestone and mortar. Okay. Do I get 1? Just 1? Oh, get 10. Nice. We get 10 mortar. These 2 don't know how to call it, because I queued up 1 and I got 10 out of it, so we have 20 mortar. That's nice. Recipes, flagstone blocks, and craft 5. Okay, it's doable. It's doable. Let me grab a fried egg to eat. And I might need also something to drink. Okay, flagstone blocks. There you go. And to drink with one of these. Nice. And let's. Oh, this is the old ways. Don't follow the old ways. Here are the new ways. Okay. So if I use the flagstone block, see, here into advanced mode. Up there, over here, shapes. I have the wedge tip. This is what I wanted to craft. This is what I wanted to craft in the table saw, and I will do it. Let me remove this one here. Place it so into advanced again. Is something like this. And we just compare in terms of yep, they look like this is the wedge tip and that's the corner tip. So the corner tip, it will work exactly as the wedge tip, and it's even better because it's smaller. So the zombies have a higher chance of not stepping it correctly. So I think I'm going to leave that one over there. It's going to be something like, yeah. Okay. I think it would be enough that corner to work. We will try that. And I will also use my lovely nail gun. I was checking the comments before I edit the video about the upgrade of the workbench, and you need the claw hammer. Perhaps checking a little bit might be an oversight. Does not make any sense that you can repair a workbench with the claw hammer, and the ultimate tool in repair in Ravenhearst cannot be used for the same thing. The stone axe makes sense that you cannot use it, but probably the nail gun not being able to upgrade or to repair the workstations with repair kits seems like it's an oversight. Okay, so it's done, my friends. This is our Horde Night. Our Horde Night base. Again, I will try to craft more cobblestone to upgrade. We need cobblestone that I don't have anymore. And yep, we need cobblestone to upgrade the wood. So I will try to get more and get a couple of more layers. Perhaps extend a little bit more pillars so that this area does not collapse. If everything collapses, I will run screaming like a little child over here, back over there, and I'm pretty safe for the remaining time with the Horde. But I would really like to fight most of the time with this defense. Am I also missing some torches? We need lights over here. Okay, so guys, probably I will meet you guys later on, because I have to clear zombies and upgrade our base. And let's follow the ritual down the stairs, and it's so dark, so orange. Up the stairs over here, and here we are now where we are going to make our stand. We place just one wood frame. So I have a couple of wooden clubs so that I don't lose any time repairing. 1 and 2, level 26. A couple of spears also. Wood frames, repair. I have on me wood, a little bit of drink, a dry jerky to eat if I need to, cobblestone to repair, bandages, a couple of grenades that I found it in my trash bags. I have looted it somewhere on this first week, I don't know where. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but I did bring my own grenades. And to finish off, let me see what else. I have the flagstone blocks. I'm not going to use them, I think. I have here my PP19, which is going to be my if shit hits the fan and the zombies do reach this platform, I will put them in the face. But mostly of the time I will be here and smacking them in the face. And hope for the best. Watching the strawberries over there and smacking zombies in the face. Let's see how that goes. And then, thinking of plans to do for the next couple of days, I would imagine that finding a claw hammer would be amazing. Would be really amazing, because clearly it will unlock a lot of stuff that we could do. But let's try to survive first, right? If these dudes and dudettes work as intended. Come on up. Sometimes the first ones they do manage to come across. And of course with my lousy aim. There you go. Don't clump together over here. I'm getting nervous. There you go. One for you, one for you. Come on. Don't miss them. Come on. There you go. Oh, oh. If they stand on top of each other, sometimes they can get enough leverage to come across. But it's working as intended. We'll keep smashing them in the face as they get over here. There we go. There goes the lady. Okay. Some of them, while falling down, they might hit us with a punch. There we go. No, too much, too many clumped together. There you go. Some space. I need some personal space. Come on. Mina. Not good. There you go. 1 hour into the Horde and everything is under control. And the midnight update, and it's exactly the same update as the 11 PM. Everything under control. Some of the zombies are confused about life, but most of them, they like a nice clubbing to the face, and they line up in a nice way in front of me to get some clubbing in the face. Well, look at it. Some of them, come on. Is the Horde depleted? Well, I have been smacking at a good pace. Let me just tell you guys that I have been smacking these guys in the face at a good pace. And the first Horde in Ravenhearst, it's not that difficult. The main problem in Ravenhearst, it's clearly the materials. The game is supposed to be hard, and the devs know that, so you cannot have a big preparation, especially if you play single player for the first Horde, and that's why it's not that hard. But a little bit too soon. Usually it ends up by 1 AM, 1:30 AM, but this dude looks like it's the last one. Let me just wait to smack him in the face. There you go, nice power attack. And are you dead? Okay. Wait a couple of more minutes. Amazing. Yep, that half block works like the wedge. It's a half wedge, or I don't know how it's called. But if you place one over there and one in the opposite side, I think it will be a better job than the regular one. And this one in Ravenhearst, you can get it from a regular wood frame, so no need to search for the table saw. And that's a great thing, because this design that we have over here, it's easy enough that you can get rather easily the materials for it. If you don't get a forge, that's the small detail that I have failed to mention. The forge does help with the nails, and each wood frame requires nails. You might be needing to go out and scavenge for some nails, so destroy shares, destroy fences, whatever you need for the nails, to get bent nails and to craft nails to get the wood frames. But besides that, the materials for this horde base. They are easy to get, and we are in the standalone base, which you can even make it simpler if you just build that wall and that edge over there and you use an existing wall. If you check my previous playthrough of Ravenhearst 6.2, I think that was what I did. I was in the top of the garage and I placed something like that besides the wall. So, but like we are here, this is pretty... oh, it's too dark. It's really straightforward. And look at this. No pillars destroyed. Let me get the bodies. Bodies, I need the bones. There we go. But it's pretty straightforward to do. You just need the right half of this base. This is a completely straightforward platform that you can do whatever you wish to do. You just need this block and a similar block on that side, so that the zombies try to get to you. And then something to block, make them it's harder for them because they need to stand over there for a while to jump, and if they can, they will follow down much more easily. But it is a victory. We are more than done. Let's go back inside the coziness of our base. There you go. Over here, look at this. Let's go to the kitchen. So nice. And I can even grab a nice cup of tea. There you go. And we are done, my friends. I do hope you have enjoyed. Sorry for that early episode running around like a maniac, trying to get that table saw going, checking the workbench, the upgrade kit and whatnot. It was very confusing, even for me, because usually I record straight one episode, and it was so confusing that I decided to stop recording, edit the first half, check for solutions, and then edit this second part. So sorry for that, but at least I went for the answers, and I do know that to upgrade a destroyed station you need a claw hammer, and that was what I was missing. Nail gun, you cannot do it with a nail gun, at least as of 6.4.4. Might change in a later patch, but for now just the claw hammer to upgrade the destroyed stations in the world to working stations. My friends, I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, thank you.